guys, it's Omega, and I'm coming back today to share with you the cards that I'm making using my Anna Griffin card packs. If you look at the video just before this one, my very last video, I shared with you the little haul that I got of Anna Griffin cards. And what they contained were some card bases and then some sentiment die cuts that you can use to make your cards. But the only thing it provided, as you can see, this has a little ribbon to it. This one here, it appears to be like a sentiment with die cuts behind it, but it's just a flat piece. And so it provided some pop dots, and I'm just putting this here so you can see. But so the intention was to pop up that to, you know, make your card. And to me, that just wasn't enough. Now, I like Anna Griffin, and I know that she's providing ways for, you know, people that are not quite as creative, maybe, to do things, you know, to make cards and stuff. And I like the fact that I can do this really quick, but I need a little more oomph to my cards. So I'm going to share with you how I'm going to add that little bit of oomph to these cards. This particular pack was a pack for, I think they're more masculine. Each of the sets contain 2 card bases. You would get 2 of each of these cards. Now, what I really do like, I do like the background. I also like the texture of the card stock. This is really heavy card stock, like you would, how you would, you know, buy a card in the store or something. Most card stock that we use is not quite this type of texture. Then what's nice on the back is also a little decorative corner there that says handmade by, and you can put your own name. So I'm going to share with you how I'm going to, I simply really used some scrap pieces or just little cutout pieces, and not a whole lot. You know, I didn't do a whole lot, but I'm going to show you how just putting a little bit of extra color and or die cut pieces with these cards, as well as popping it up in some areas, will really bring these cards to life. To me, this doesn't bring it to life. That doesn't bring it to life. This is just, it needs more. So this is what I did. And I've already pre-cut a few pieces just to kind of get started here and show you exactly what I'm doing. And let's see here. I am just gonna kind of wing it here. So I did this particular, I'm gonna go with, yeah, I'm gonna go with this one first. So I decided to use this particular card base with this die cut. And I have this one has a little ribbon that was already attached there. I didn't put that on. That was already on there. So what I'm going to do here is add just a little bit more gold and a little bit of color. Just scrap pieces. This is die cuts here, circles that have a little stitched edge to them. And I'm going to show you how just adding these will make this card something beautiful. Now, this is a piece I'm using, like I said, scrap pieces. But what I decided to do is I am going to put this burgundy. This has a nice burgundy color behind it. I'm going to put this burgundy on the gold. And then I'm going to also mount my circles together. It's got a little piece. So I am going to simply mounting that. What I'm going to do is put this on my card. Let me put my circle pieces. Okay, now what I thought was this little round piece here, I'm going to mount that behind that, and then I'm going to pop it up. I'll have this in the background. So I'm adding this circle piece onto the back. And then I'm going to pop this up. So I'm going to add this to the card, directly to the card. I know I'm not running, this tape is not done, but it's acting up on me. Why do things act up when you get on camera? Tell me that. Everything want to act up. So I'm taking this just below that circular border on top. And now what I'm going to do is pop this up. And I think that now that will make a nice looking card. So I am going to take, and look, I use everything. I'm going to use quite a few little pop dots here. Okay, these are trying to stick to my finger. Okay, got all my backs off finally. And now I'm going to mount this to my card. And now I think that makes a nice card. That gives just enough extra to make that a nice card. So all I added was this backing here, the backing on the circle, popped it up. There we have a nice card. So that's the first one of the masculine. Now I'm going to go with this one, and no, I'm going to go with this one first. Here's another one that has a little bit of ribbon there. I die cut some gold, and as you can see, I'm using up some of my cardstock that has the you know, they were the Michaels cards. And once again, I am going to back this piece with a piece of gold here. I've got to cut this one down. So I'm going to cut down this piece to use on the card. I'm going to go ahead and mount it to the gold first and then cut it down. Okay, this one. And I'm going to cut. Alrighty, so again, I'm going to mount a piece here on the top. Then I am going to put a little banner piece underneath. Let's see here. Sorry if I'm out of frame. So I'm going to put this piece on top. This piece will go underneath. I want to center that. And then this one will go over it in a popped up fashion. Once again, having just added a little color and some of the gold foiling. So I'm going to mount this to the card directly. So what you see is these pieces that have something on the card already. I am just hiding it with the piece I'm popping up. There we go. Another card. This one. This is another of the masculine. What I decided to do with this one is put a gold frame on here. And then put this lighter, it's kind of like a wine burgundy, in the center. And then put my happy birthday. And I am going to pop that up. So let me start with, I'm going to put this down first, and then I think I'll know better how to frame it once I put this piece down. Why is my tape acting up? I guess that one is finished. Okay, so I'm going to go with getting this centered on the card. Okay, so I have that one centered on the card. Then I'm going to put this frame around it. So that's going to go something like that. This is going to be not that easy, but I'm getting glue everywhere. Okay, see if I can get this frame on and centered. Wow, that fell almost right into place. I've got to get this glue off my fingers. And what I'm going to do is pop this up, and that will do it for this one. Again. Okay, this one's ready to put down. And pop that up. Move all the trash. And there's another one. I just think that looks so much better. So much better. Just a couple simple little things. A little more color than the gold foil. And I did get glue on the gold foil a little bit. But there we go. Now I haven't put anything inside yet, so I still have to do that. Is the backing for the sympathy. These were the 2 card backings for the sympathy cards. I'm going to use this one. And if you'll notice this is an interesting thing. If you'll see the shape of that inside piece, that's the same shape as this on the inside. And then I put this in the center. Again, I'm going to pop it up. I'm going to use my bigger pieces. Okay, I got my pop dots on the back of that. And this one is going simply on top of the gold foiling. And there's a simple but elegant sympathy card. Simple yet elegant. Now I have another sympathy card here that I have a little piece here. And this one I'm going to use the frame, and then I'm going to adhere that to it. And that way just this simple gold foil will make another pretty card. There is my second sympathy card. Then this one is another one I'm going to lay flat on the card. Now this is a border piece, and interestingly enough, if you'll see this border here, it actually is extending beyond the card on both sides. So I need to trim that border piece a little bit. Let's see here. Got glue all over my fingers. Okay. I need to cut off that edge on each side, right There. And I think I'll do something like that. So I'm going to put a flourish going from the bottom to the top, and one from the top to the bottom. And I think I'm going to use the same pieces here. There, like that. Okay, so I need to adhere this first. Okay, I'm going to put this down first. And then I'm going to stick this underneath, going that way, and this one underneath, going the other way. And there again, the nut needs to dry, but there is another card. Okay, so that gives you an idea of how I am kind of beefing up these cards to make them really, really special. There are my 3 birthday cards and 3 sympathy cards. And I will continue working on my cards, and I'll come back and show you, exactly what I came up with. But for starters, that is how I'm giving these cards the extra little boost that they need to be really, really beautiful cards. The last thing I need to do, of course, is finish the inside. But that is all I have for today. So thanks, guys, for watching. I'll be back to show you the cards once I'm finished. And I appreciate your watching. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.